Okay, I don't know if this has been done before, but I completed the crystal challenges a while ago, and if you're ever curious to see what are the rewards are for these challenges, you can pretty much see them all here, but I'm going to go through all of them slowly or as fast as I can and show you guys what rewards you can earn and what they look like in game. So if you really decide if you want to try to finish this. If not, there are some rewards that you were able to earn them per week, but of course those are unavailable to earn as they were only available to get in limited time. So let's start off with the first one. Obviously, the first couple are easy to do, so I mean, let's take a look at them anyways if you're curious. But you get these pretty automatically. The first one is this Cyan Trail here. Nothing too special. It is just a red trail. And next up, we have another trail. We have the Cyan Trail. I think that's what it's called. Cyan Trail. It's a common one compared to the rare you get early on. I'm pretty sure that's the correct one, unless I'm blind, but there you go. Next up, we have another trail. We have this purple circle trail, or not even a trail, like just, I don't even know. It's a step effect, I guess you could say. This one's pretty cool. Little purple circles here and there, nothing too special, but if I had the choice, I would use these. These are pretty cool. Next up, we have an emote. Right now, the emotes for the emote that puts a little like image above your head does not seem to work. So we have it equipped already. So we go press B, press 7. It's supposed to play, like the other ones do play, but for some reason this doesn't. So some weird bug. So there you go, bug report. Those don't work. Next we have titles. So if you've ever seen this title around other people, it's like, oh, where'd I get this title? Well, get this title as one of the challenges. Dreamer. It's an alright one. Don't know why it's called that, but maybe it's because you had a dream. The emote doesn't work. This is the inventory emote. This is the noob emote. I'm assuming it just points noob next to you. So one of those ones. Then we have another one. We have a gold trail here. Another one here. This is a rare one. It's a pretty good one. I'd wear it too. These ones are not bad. They're more fun to play around with. Next up, we have another emote. We have the creeper emote. I don't know what that's what it's really called. Scared head emote. Doesn't work. Again, it doesn't play when you use it. I click on it. It usually did. It did play when it worked. It did work in the beginning, but it doesn't work anymore. Next up, we have a amateur title. Another title here. This is, if you see this title again, it is available in the crystal challenges. It's called amateur, but you're not really an amateur if you got this far already. So more of a fun joke to use when you're not actually amateur at this point. Next, we have a legendary trail, the ice cream trail here. So we have ice cream trail. Nothing special. I mean, I don't know. Looks alright. I'm sure it has uses if you like that kind of stuff. Those colors. And then at this point, you're able to get a weekly reward. So if this works or not, you got this emote here, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I'm showing this right now, but you can't get it obviously anymore. It was only available for one of the weeks. It's a pretty cool emote. It infinite loops, and I think it's pretty worth it if you actually played really hard and actually tried to get this emote since the beginning of the game, first week of the game. Next up, we have a golden crate, which is pretty good odds, and 1,000 credits, and also pretty good. Then we have another trail, or I guess it's not a trail, but it's an effect, but it's listed in effect. It is a legendary one, Mind Celebrate effect. This one's pretty cool. It's very subtle one compared to other ones. It's always static. It doesn't have like a trail behind it. But the problem is when you zoom in, this is your screen. So you can't really play in first person anymore. But I mean, it's a challenge, I guess. You're just blinded if you want to play this as first person. I guess some challenge videos there, I guess. I don't know. And next up, you can see coming up, we have the pink halo. This is one of the other rewards here for the challenge pass. If you didn't know, it's like the pink halo. Of course, you can check it out here. Pink halo, put it on, blah, blah. There you go. That's that one reward. Next up, we have another effect here. This is actually this was the last effect before the end of the week. So yeah, that's the fun stuff there. So we have is a legendary effect, of course, the party shield effect. There's a couple other one other effect that exists that's like this. I don't use it because it kills my bitrate if I stream it. So like the green shadow effect, kind of similar, a little bit less of a movement, I guess you could say. It's pretty cool if you like this kind of stuff. It's like a force field. Next up we have this effect. I don't think I really used it that much. I would assume it's called like hothead or something. Where is it? It is called hothead. Wow. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Has a little follow effect, and it's not that bad actually. I would, if I had a choice, if I had this one, I'd use it slightly. I don't know. And then next up, we have 3,500 credits, and we have this icon here, 1.25 booster. This is a booster where it pops up in your inventory and others, and it's a booster that lasts for 20 minutes, and you have to be in the game for 20 minutes to use it all. So good luck with that, because if you're not on a private server, you're going to disconnect in above 20 minutes in a public server. So all your progress is going to be lost, and the timer runs down even if you're not in the game. So yep, that's pretty useless, I'd say, if you do plan to play in a private server. Next up, we have this emote here. This is a baseball emote. See how it's just an emote. I don't know how people even use emotes in the game, but I mean, it's pretty cool. You throw a ball, it can like distract people, if I guess. Like, oh, what is that? The ball goes pretty infinite. I'm not sure. It goes pretty far, really far. All right, and next up we have an emote or a trail, which I'll probably use a lot, which is the weirdest thing ever. I find it really interesting. People get confused when I use it, but it is the disco ball effect. It literally is just a rainbow ball. It blocks your title if it's really small. It's just a disco ball above your head, and it's like a rainbow. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I enjoy using it. Probably if I ever stream this game, this is pretty much what I'm going to be using for the most part. Pretty distracting, but I find it pretty fun to get. I think it's pretty worth it. Another golden crate here. It's pretty good. Get some high chance for legendaries. Those are Robux only crates. Next up, we have a title traveler. I guess it's because you're traveling between dimensions for these crystals. So if you've ever seen these, wonder where you get this title, it is from the crystal challenges. Traveler. Pretty underwhelming, as it's hard to kind of read. With a white text and blue border. The game is uses those colors a lot. Next up, we have the last trail you can earn, which is this green trail here. You also get 5,000 credits, which is pretty good. This is pretty cool. It does follow you around, so it does have like a follow trail, but if you stand still, it just rotates around you and it has this effect, which is not bad. Compared to all legendary effects we have already. I mean, we have all legendary effects that we could get from crates and from the crystal challenges. We don't have all the trails because I'm too lazy to buy crates. I never get anything good. I get the same stuff over and over again. So, fun stuff. But lastly, the last one is the emote. The end is near. I would assume to signify the events might be close to ending, or it's just at the end, I guess. So, let's see. It is emotes. End is near. I don't know if it works. There it is. Some crazed fool with a sign on the side of the road, banging their pots and pans to get people's attention, to say that the end is near. But as of right now, I don't know. It might change later. I don't know. There's no reward for beating it, so maybe there isn't anything. I don't know. But those are all the challenges. It took me a lot of wins to get this done. I'd say. I mean, you can see how much wins you have in total. Like by the time I had the pink halo, I had like 700 wins. So up from pink halo, we can see I have 1,100 wins. I think we've gained like 300 wins to finish this. So it takes a long time. It's not 100% chance to get a crystal. I think it's a higher chance in public servers to get a crystal. A lower chance in private servers, pretty much. But it is a risk playing public servers, as you might disconnect. When you disconnect from the game, you lose all your progress. So your best bet is to play just to lead the game like every 6-7 minutes to make sure it's still random. It's not like it's a definitive time frame. But from when I was playing, the game would lag a lot, and whenever it changed, a phase got modified, it would take a lot longer than normal. Like, it wouldn't be instant change. So if it does lag a lot, that means the server might die. So I would take your chances and just leave at that point. Even if you're like halfway through, you see a phase about disappear, but it took like 3 minutes, like 5 seconds to change. I would probably leave the server, as that's gonna crash pretty soon. So that's my main thing. If you want to grind for this and just play in public servers, is a pretty high chance to get a crystal from the top. So pretty much that is it for crystal challenges. I'm not sure if anything's gonna update, but I don't know what the plans are for this game. So that's it for this one.